Spirit wants to know if you can just relax and enjoy life for a little while. So, I am connecting to a collective who has been working really, really hard, and you are in a phase where you're sort of in between. And what I'm getting is either like an old life and a new life, or an old way of being and a new way of being. But there's some sort of limbo that you're finding yourself in at this time whenever you find this video. And in this pause, you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. You're feeling sort of lost, and you're waiting for like something to happen. And it might be like waiting for the results of something that you've put out in the world, for example, or you're waiting for an answer on something, kind of like knowing what the next move is to make. And the really strong message here from Spirit was that you're going to stay in this little pause time for a little while longer, because Spirit wants this to be a gift for you, a chance to relax, a chance to sit back and just breathe and just enjoy life for a while. And Spirit especially wants you to like connect with the small things in life that we often don't notice because we're so busy. So I feel like I'm connecting to a collective who prides themselves on working hard and always having like some goal to achieve or something like that. And it's really hard for you to not be busy and to just relax and not do anything. And that feels either really uncomfortable, or you feel like you don't really deserve to relax because in your mind, and this might be in your subconscious mind, relaxing is something that you do after you've achieved something, after you've worked hard. Like it's like it's a reward or something, is how I'm seeing it. Like relaxing, just enjoying life. Like, when's the last time you just sat in your yard for 5 or 10 minutes and did nothing? Didn't look at your phone, didn't think about all the things that are on your to-do list, and you just looked around at nature, whatever's around you, and you just sit. And Spirit wants you to do that more and more. And Spirit is saying this is a gift. I keep hearing this is a gift. And like this time, even though it might feel like it's kind of frustrating to be feeling like you're in between worlds, Spirit is saying this is partly intentional, because this is a gift for you. It's a time that they want you to take advantage of and really just enjoy the small things in life, is what I'm hearing. Just the tiniest little things, like, you know, this, the tiniest little thing, like just noticing it and really paying attention to it. Like the little things that are around us all the time that we just don't notice because we're always in a hurry. And Spirit really wants you, especially to get outside. There's some kind of connection with nature. So I'm sitting here, and I know this might sound kind of weird, but I can feel like the bottoms of my feet like vibrating, and my hands are vibrating. And sometimes spiritual energy makes itself known in me that way. And I'm just feeling this really strong connection with Mother Nature because I'm outside, and I can just feel like the energy rising like from the earth. And this is something that Spirit wants to give to you as well. This experience of like this really deep connection with Mother Nature. And they said you've been so busy that you're not even noticing. So what I just heard was noticing the signs. So Spirit may be wanting to communicate with you, or maybe even like loved ones, ancestors, like some spiritual beings that are around you want to connect with you when you're in nature. And you can't do that unless you give yourself the time and the space to just kind of sit outside and be. And if you don't really have that easily available to you where you live, Spirit's saying get yourself somewhere outside where you can just sit. And it doesn't have to be even every single day, but just you're in this in between time. And Spirit's saying you actually do have some time available to you now that you don't always have. And they're saying that you're not going to be able to easily make this kind of time in the coming months because you are going to get really busy again. And this is just an in between time. And they really want you to take advantage of this in between to enjoy the little things in life. And they're saying be really present. And even when you're not outside, it's not just about Mother Nature, but just in your day to day, slow down. Like they're saying, why are you in such a hurry? It's like a habit that you are in where you're always feeling like you need to be productive, I'm hearing. And you feel like, and this is probably subconscious, but you feel like you're not contributing anything of value unless you're busy, unless you're checking things off a list. And Spirit is saying, let the lists go for a little while, let some things go, and engage in some like guilty pleasures. I'm hearing like things that you normally wouldn't let yourself do, or things you wouldn't let yourself do unless you had already achieved XYZ. Do that now. Like they're showing me ice cream. So maybe you save ice cream for a treat, like every once in a while. And they're saying things like that, like let yourself go get an ice cream just for the hell of it. Like you don't have to use it as a reward. They want you to stop putting yourself, what are they saying? Putting yourself down. So maybe there's like some negative self-talk. Um, maybe you berate yourself for not being productive enough, good enough, like you haven't earned the ability to just enjoy life. And what Spirit is saying is this is the only life that you are going to have on earth as you. And you're letting it just pass you by. And there's so much more available to explore and to enjoy than you're currently doing or that you've been doing for the last like long time. I'm hearing like decade or more, where you're just always so busy that you don't notice all the little things that can make life really enjoyable. And it's those little small things like, noticing that teeny little wish, this little seed, flowers, birds, like there's so much around you that you're just missing. And sometimes there's messages there, and sometimes it's just there to enjoy. And it's just part of the human experience. And they're saying that you're missing so much of the human experience because you're so busy trying to achieve some goals. And then Spirit is saying, like they're showing me like goalposts being moved. And every single time you achieve something, before you even enjoy it or really celebrate that, you're moving the goalpost to the next thing. And yeah, I feel like I'm really connecting to kind of like type A personalities, I guess I would call it that. And that's wonderful. That's great. Spirit saying that you're creating all this in your life, and that is amazing. And definitely be proud of that. But there's just so much more, and Spirit just wants you to have that as a gift. Like there's so much more there that they want to give you, and life just wants you to experience it. And yeah. So just kind of a short little message that I wanted to share with someone that needs to hear that today. So I hope that is you. Let me know in the comments if you want to share if this resonated with you. And I hope you give yourself the gift of relaxing and just enjoying your life. All right, I'll see you soon.